This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Huskies will kick this deep to begin the game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Direct snap to the back. Fights off a defender. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw caught over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running play called on 3rd and short. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback drops back, looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Really love how the defensive coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He'll call for the fair catch here. offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down after that previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it to the left. Runs through the defender. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They'll run it from the gun. He gets loose. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Cano. Got a lane. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Pass caught, second down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On the double.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Auburn. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Washington offense retakes the field here. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quick throw to his receiver. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. The Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. the Auburn offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
This one will be fair caught. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down play for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll try a pass here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. They'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the Huskies will have to kick this away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Bringing you back, it's Marshall. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Handoff running right. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. They don't get the snap off in time. That'll cost them. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense is coming after it. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
Return is tackled out at the 41, and your Auburn Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option, and to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Launching downfield. He's got it near the end zone.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Touchdown, Auburn. And they've come all the way back to tie it. What a turnaround here. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Here comes a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards. Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they're moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He'll test the right side here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 29, Washington 28.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. That's a big hit at the end, but they want a fresh set of downs.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up third down.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's brought down out at the 46.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Now,
they went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And the offense just takes a knee here. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.